Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name's Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. We got Saturday, June 1st, Major League Baseball slate. Quite a few games to get through to as we have a full 15-game slate for Saturday for you as well. If you're new to our show, first of all, welcome. Secondly, we do fade or follow four teams: Cubs, Dodgers, Royals, and Orioles. So we'll be playing in those four games. Show you all of our bets there. Also, we will give you leans and other bets you might be looking at in the other games as well. So make sure you check out, we'll give you all of those. At the end of we have multiple spots waiting for you to check out all of our bets. First of all, you can check those out on our TikTok and YouTube channel pages. Sports Bets for Free. Also, at the end of every episode on YouTube, there will be a link to our Google Sheets as well. You just click on that link, go to 2024 baseball, and then scroll down to June 1st. You'll be able to see all of those bets as well. So make sure you do check that out when we get to the end of the show. Also, if you're interested in some free bonus bets, we'll also have a link for you as well to check that out. So that'll be at the end of every episode on YouTube, also YouTube and TikTok channel pages as well. So make sure you check out those, collect some free bonus bets as well. So a lot of exciting stuff happening for you. So let's get started up. First game up is going to be at, let's see here. Let's get to it, shall we? 12:05 here in Phoenix. So what's 3:05 Eastern time? Day baseball on a Saturday, lovely thing, right? So we got Pirates, Blue Jays in this one here. Mitch Keller against UC in this one in Toronto. Let's see. Blue Jays about $1.50 favorite in this one. Blue Jays have struggled to score, like I've mentioned multiple times before, pretty much all season long in that one. Mitch Keller has pitched pretty well as of late. UC's been getting a little bit more beat up as his ERA is creeping up and up and up as the season goes along in this one. To be really honest in this, like the Pirates. I mean, the value is really there with the Pirates, plus 130 on that one. Like I said, Mitch Keller been pitching a little bit better as well. Also, I do like him plus 1.5 and the money line. A couple of hitter props to look at on the Pirates side as well if you're interested in those. O'Neal Cruz has had a couple of bats against UC. I don't know if he's going to play or not. Lefty-lefty matchup there. Cabron Hayes would be the other one for the Pirates as well. Connor Joe is 0 for 3 against UC lifetime, but does have really good success against left-handers predominantly on that one. So definitely would take a look at those options there. But do like the Pirates plus money line and plus 1.5 as well. Next game up. We've got, 106 out here in Phoenix, 3:06 Eastern time, Tampa Bay Rays, Baltimore Orioles. We've got Bradley going against Kyle Bradish in game 2 of the set. So, I mean, it's pretty simple for us on this one. Orioles, one of the best teams in the league. Rays offensively are so handicapped, I should say, offensively challenged, that it's hard to keep up with the Rays offense, or Orioles offense that can produce a bunch of numbers and a pitching staff that's pretty good. Now, starting pitching staff, that is. The bullpen, on the other hand, has been where Tampa Bay can make a little bit of runs up, I think, on that bullpen. So important for Baltimore to kind of get out. It's an early lead in this one. But let's give you all the bets that we've got here for this Orioles-Rays game to get started. So Orioles money line, minus 1.5. 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over their team total. Orioles minus a half a run. First 3, first 5, first 7 innings. And then Gunnar Henderson and Ryan O'Hearn have tremendous success going against Bradley in this one. So we're going to ride with those guys batting prop-wise. So Gunnar Henderson, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits, and a walk. O'Hearn, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. So one more time in this Orioles-Rays matchup. Orioles money line minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over their team total. Orioles minus a half a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Gunnar Henderson, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits, and a walk. Ryan O'Hearn, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, Diamondbacks and the Mets. In this one, Sean Manaea pitching. Walston for the Diamondbacks, as the Diamondbacks are scurrying right now for starters. Merrill Kelly obviously going out earlier in the season. Eduardo Rodriguez still not pitching. And Zach Gallen just getting hurt. So basically they've got 2 starters remaining in Jordan Montgomery and Brandon Pfaadt on that one there. So, and neither one of those guys has been dominant, to say the least, in this one. I don't have a lot of faith in the Mets, especially when it comes to the bullpen. But do like Sean Manaea in this matchup. Should be able to keep the D-backs bats quiet enough for the Mets to score their 3 to 4 runs and get a win here. So do like the Mets and this one on the money line. Also, the under 8.5 runs. Probably play that one as well. I'd also look for Mets, maybe, I don't want to necessarily do under the team total, but if it's at 4.5, the Mets normally, what are they going to score? 3 to 4 runs on a good day? Unless it goes extras on that one, so something to look at there as well. Next game up, also at 1:10 out here in Phoenix, 4:10 Eastern Time. Let's see, we've got the Twins and the Astros in Houston. Framber Valdez pitching for the Stros here. Joe Ryan for the Twins. He shut down the Royals the last time out, and the Royals offense has been cooking going into that game there. Going on the road here, we're not a huge fan of Framber whatsoever on that one. Carlos Correa has also kicked it up a notch over the last couple weeks. So do like the Twins there, basically even money on that one as well. Would also look to them plus 1.5 on the run line on that one there. Also, Twins over their team total would be another fantastic play as well. Next game up, still at that 1:10 out here in Phoenix, 4:10 Eastern Time. We've got Red Sox, Tigers. Tigers scored quite a few runs on the Thursday night's game, first game of this series. Red Sox struggled to score as Flaherty basically had a no-hitter going through 7 in that one. Renee Olson, Criswell. Olson's pitched pretty damn well. I'll say that one there. So a couple bets we like in this one would actually be Tigers, money line front 5 on that one there. Would kind of that's another play. Red Sox, I might play him for the game, but do like Tigers front 5 in that one, probably the best on that one there. But Tigers are a slight favorite, about $1.20 favorite, because Olson, like I said, his win and loss total doesn't represent what he's pitched like so far this season. So do like Olson a little bit in that matchup. We'll look Tigers front 5 in that one. Stay away from the bullpens as much as possible. Next game up, also 1:10 out here in Phoenix, 4:10 Eastern Time, as there's a ton of games at this time slot here. We've got A's and Braves. This line's out of control for an open already. Braves basically $3 plus favorite in this one against the A's. The reason is Chris Sale, no question about that. So how do we get around this? A couple of ways to get around this bet. Maybe don't bet the game itself, but we look at the A's under their team total. It's probably going to be 3.5 or 2.5 runs. And that one is Sale's been smoking. Also look at Chris Sale pitcher props. Outs recorded and strikeouts. If the outs recorded are 17.5, play the over. If it's 18.5, I might be tempted to play the under there. It's going past 6 these days, a little strong, but on that one there. And also the left-hander Sale should be able to shut down the left-handed pop from the A's as well. J.J. Bledays really had a fantastic month plus, or really, I shouldn't say fantastic, but a good month on that one there. Seth Rooker, though, is from the right side, Brent Rooker, so a little bit of pop there on the A side. The Braves have struggled to score in this one, so under that 8.5 total, even though Brooks is pitching for the A's, still might be a pretty damn good option there in that one there as well. Next game up, 1:10 out here in Phoenix, 4:10 Eastern Time. We've got White Sox, and we've got the Brewers. Crochet, probably their best pitcher on the White Sox so far this season. Against Gasser in this one. The line's pretty tight. Brewers are about $1.40, $1.50 favorite, depending on what book you're at so far. Total around 7. Total's at 7 for a reason. Is like I said, Crochet normally keeps the runs down, and the White Sox struggle to score on a consistent basis in this one. I do like the White Sox here, plus 1.5 runs. Money line should be a little bit tight, but plus 1.5. Crochet, I'd also look at pitching props when we go there as well for outs recorded, especially is what we'd be looking at there on that one too, so when that gets posted. Next game up, 1:10 out here in Phoenix, 4:10 Eastern Time. Padres, Royals in Kansas City. Padres, this one confused me. First of all, the Royals, the Royals are one of the best home teams out there. And you got Joe Musgrove pitching, who's been ERAs still in the high 5s on that one there. Padres are $1.20 favorite in this one. Not exactly sure why. I mean, I know Marsh is pitching for the Royals. He pitched pretty well until the last time out. He got banged around pretty solid in this one. But I expect the Royals to score quite a few runs in this one as well. So we're going to take the Royals as the dog here. Let's give you all those bets we have in that Royals-Padres matchup. So Royals, money line, plus 1.5, minus 1.5, and 2.5 on the run line. Royals over the team total. Royals plus 0.5 run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. And then Bobby Witt and Perez both have excellent credentials against Musgrove in this one. So we'll take Witt, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Salvador Perez, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. One more time in that Royals-Padres matchup. Royals money line, plus 1.5, minus 1.5, and 2.5 on the run line. Royals over the team total. Royals plus 0.5 run, first 3, first 5, and first 7 innings. Bobby Witt, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Also, Salvador Perez, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, after we get through a bunch of those 1:10 or 4:10 Eastern time games, we're finally going to move out to the 7:15, the night games on Saturday here. First, apologize about that, flipping screens. Reds, Cubs, Justin Steele, and Hunter Green in this matchup. Now, Justin Steele, coming back from the injury, first few starts got absolutely just thrashed. Hunter Green's pitched pretty damn well, to be really honest. Hasn't got a ton of run support in that one, but they've played well. I'll put it to you that way. In this one here, we expect Justin Steele to kind of improve on the last start and pitch a little bit better than he has been pitching as he seems to get more and more comfortable. And we expect the Reds to continue to struggle, maybe score a few runs here and there. The Cubs lineup's been a little dodgy as well, let's be honest here. Bellinger and Suzuki both have pretty decent success against Hunter Green in his short career, but we are going to take the Cubs in this one. Cubs money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Cubs over their team total. Cubs minus 0.5 run, first 3, first 5, and first 7 innings. Cody Bellinger, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Seiya Suzuki, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. And also, Stevenson for the Reds is batting like 700 career against Justin Steele. It's like 7 for 10. We've got to put him in here for batter props as well. Stevenson, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. So we'll give you all those bets one more time. There's a lot of them here in this Cubs-Reds matchup, so let's get to them again. Cubs money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Cubs over their team total. Cubs minus 0.5 run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Cody Bellinger, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Seiya Suzuki, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. And Stevenson for the Reds, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, 4:15 as well out here in Phoenix, 7:15 Eastern time. We've got Sonny Gray and the Cardinals headed to Philly. Ranger Suarez. Suarez was hotter than a firecracker in the last two starts out. A little disappointing, to say the least, especially like against the Rockies and some of the worst teams in the league. Sonny Gray pitched pretty well against the Royals his last time out as well. Pitched pretty solid there. I mean, third time through the lineup got a little shaky, but other than that was pretty good. So in this game here, Philly's about a $1.40 favorite at home. I do not expect a ton of scoring in this matchup here. Even though Suarez has got banged around a couple times here lately, and the Cardinals have played a lot better. So a couple bets to look at. I would look at in this one as under 7.5 total runs. Also, the Cardinals plus 1.5 in this one. Money line's maybe a slight play for the Cardinals. Think maybe they can get a little bit of an upset here. Like I said, they've come through clutch here pretty well over the last week plus. Sweeping the Orioles was a big deal. They took a couple games from the Cubs as well over the weekend. They've been playing, like I said, a little bit better in this one, so do like Cardinals just slightly in this one, but do like the under. Favorite bet's probably going to be on the underside of that thing. So next game up, also 4:15 out here in Phoenix, 7:15 Eastern time. Angels against the Mariners in Seattle. Seattle about a $1.60 favorite. That is a tough. The Mariners are okay. They're not really good because offensively they have huge holes to fill that they just don't have any answers for yet. But they're a $1.60 favorite, which makes it a little bit tougher there. Detmers, overall has been, let's say, not that great. I mean, ERA's touching close to 6 in that one. Left-handed pitcher, though, maybe Julio Rodriguez. We look for some batter props in that one. Miller's struggled a little bit as of late, and not a bunch, but, just enough to, his ERA's ticked up here a little bit, about a half a run in that one. I have a hard time laying it with the Mariners, I'll be really honest, at a $1.60 favorite, and the Angels play so much better on the road than they do at home. But with Detmers pitching here, this should be batting practice for the Mariners as much as possible. So do like under team total for the Angels in that bet there. Slight unit, like it wouldn't be like a half a unit play or a quarter unit play on the Mariners to actually win the game straight up on the money line as well. But do like the under on the Angels team total. Also Julio Rodriguez props I'd be looking at as well. Next game up, 7:06 out here, or 7:05 out here in Phoenix, 10:05 Eastern time. We've got the Giants and the Yankees at a coin flip. Both sides about $1.10 favorite. Poteet versus Logan Webb in this one here. Not quite sure why the Giants aren't a little bit more favored. I guess Poteet pitched well last time out, but Logan Webb's been a pretty dominant starter for multiple years in the league. So I think it's a great chance here to catch the Giants at a cheaper value than what you should get them at. Yankees were hot, but they did drop one to the Angels as well this week. They dropped one to the Padres. They've been winning, 2 out of 3 games, I guess, on this West Coast, in the series. So in this road trip they've been on. But do like the Giants here. If it's 4.5 team total, or it's probably going to be 3.5, but that's a tough one there for the Yanks to go over or under. Like I said, Webb's pitched pretty well on that one, but do like the Giants here on that money line. I think it's, I thought they should be a $1.30 favorite, and right now, like I said, they're about $1.10. So on that game. Next game up, 7:10 out here in Phoenix, 10:10 Eastern time. Rockies, Dodgers, game 2 of the set. Rockies' best pitcher pitching in this one, Cole Control against Yamamoto in this one. Yamamoto on the road the last game in Cincinnati got kind of roughed up. He's had 2 bad outings. That one in the first game in Seoul. Otherwise, been solid, but he's been good at home. The Dodgers are just a monster favorite in this one. So it's hard to lay, $3 plus to win $1. So it's on the money line in that one. But I have a hard time here not playing the Dodgers and not loading up on the Dodgers. Offensively, like I said, Freeman's definitely woken up here this last week. Shohei broke out of his slump by hitting the homer the other night. So, like the Dodgers in this one, just going to have to lay the juice and grin and bear it here on this one. But Dodgers money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over their team total. Dodgers minus a half a run. First 3 innings, minus a run and a half, first 5 and first 7 innings. Freddie Freeman, though, does have a fantastic record against Quantrill lifetime. So Freeman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. We're also going to play Ohtani, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits, and a walk for Ohtani. So one more time in that Dodgers-Rockies matchup, Dodgers money line, minus 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5 on the run line. Dodgers over their team total. Dodgers minus a half a run, first 3 innings, minus a run and a half, front 5 and front 7. Freddie Freeman, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Shohei Ohtani, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. So obviously we just went through a ton of bets. What's the easiest way to see those? You can see it in multiple spots online on our social media channels, on TikTok and YouTube channel pages. You'll see docs.google.com/spreadsheet, bunch of other stuff behind it. Click into there, scroll. 2024 baseball is the sport you want. Scroll down to June 1st to be able to see all of those bets there as well. Also, at the end of every episode on YouTube, we'll also have a link there for you as well to check out. Also, we've got a bunch of free bonus bet promos going on as well through a partner Betting Hero. So you're going to find that in multiple spots online as well on our TikTok and YouTube channel pages. Also, we'll have a link at the end of every YouTube episode that we do as well. It is linked to whatever state you're in, so you only see offers that are in your state. So make sure you check that out. Sign up, get some bonus bets. Maybe at a different book than you've been using before, and just enjoy those. Also, there's fantasy stuff on there as well. If you're into daily fantasy, things of that nature, which we are as well, feel free to check those out too. Also, excuse me. Also, if you want to make life easy to find us, it's really simple to do. All you have to do is hit subscribe or follow, depending on what social media platform you're watching us on. You'll get a subscription, or will show up in your subscription or followers tab every time we drop a new episode of Sports Bets for Free, which is daily, at least one a day. If multiple sports going on, then we've got maybe 2 or 3 for you a day. So make sure you do subscribe or follow so you can get those. And if you want to make life even easier, make sure you turn on those notifications for whatever social media platform you're watching us on. You'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped a new episode of bets. Give you plenty of time to match those up with your bets and give you that ton of confidence you need heading to the betting app or betting window. Now, make sure you do have those notifications on if you follow us on TikTok, as we do lives there almost every day as well. So giving you guys as much information as we possibly can on the live show. A lot of commentary back and forth as well. It's a lot of sports, a lot of laughs, and a lot of action as well. So make sure you do check that out. We do appreciate everybody's time as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.